And it's been nearly a year since an Oklahoma man's beloved horse crossed the Rainbow Bridge.
And he's making sure her memory stays alive in a very unique way.
There really is a big marker for her grave, but Johnny Blazier thought his partner Ice, the Wonder Horse, needed a place for her story to stretch out a bit. I'm Galen Culver. On the next Great State, we explore the Ice Museum, a warm spot to remember a really cool horse, next on Oklahoma's News 4.
Flames spread very quickly.
The circulation is very violent.
Morning, noon, and night. News 4 is there, looking out for you.
The Homeland Scholar Athlete of the Week is Kendall Rowland, a cheer captain at Star Spencer High School. She's top of her class and tutors at the Boys and Girls Club in OKC.
The Homeland Scholar Athlete of the Week. Send your submission to kfor.com/athlete.
Being your own boss lets you work on your terms. With Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Oklahoma, you can find the best coverage for your needs and schedule. Open enrollment is here. Call 866-881-0475 or visit withyouok.com. Get in-person or virtual doctor visits, plus $0 annual checkups. You may find a plan as low as $10 a month with financial help. Enroll now for coverage centered around you. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Oklahoma. Through it all. Put all your devices to work at once with Cox multi-gig speeds. Because when your internet works hard, you can take it easy. Multi-gig speeds available everywhere, only from Cox.
This New Year's Eve, bring in the riches at Lucky Star Casino. From 2 p.m. to 11 p.m., one lucky winner every hour will score $100 in free play. And at midnight, we're turning up the excitement. One name will be drawn to win $2,025 in cash. It's happening at all Lucky Star locations, so make your new year unforgettable. Come and get your luck at Lucky Star Casino.
Come and get your luck.
The Forewarned Storm Team, looking out for you.
Cemeteries are full of markers. Obituaries tell life stories and tributes for the people we want to remember.
And favorite pets occasionally earn tombstones too, but how often does an animal get a whole museum?
Galen Culver paid another visit to the home of a famous trick horse whose human partner wanted more than just a statue to remember.
We really connected together.
It's been almost a year since Ice made her last jump from this past year up and over the Rainbow Bridge.
Just about 32 years old.
Since January, Johnny Blazier had time to order and install a really nice marker over the grave of his true friend and what he calls the greatest trick horse he ever knew.
This is for her because she did so much that no other horse has ever done.
Johnny and Ice had a long show business run.
Not ready for TV, no way. I am though, right?
Starting right about the time we shot this story with them in 1994.
Channel 4 is This Great State of Watts on there. That's the first one to ever come out.
It was a unique working relationship that began when Ice was a colt clear to the end, including trips to Hollywood for appearances on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, on a show called Pet Star, to Nashville for a show called Crook and Chase.
She made it to Nashville and Hollywood 3 different times.
Ice and Johnny filled a whole show full of comedy and tricks. She could fish, she could play instruments, stumble around like she was drunk. For years, Johnny and Ice traveled for appearances all the time.
Gone every weekend.
They both quit the road about a decade ago. Ice got her marker, but Johnny still had all these props and pictures stored in a horse trailer.
The weather was just tearing everything up, running it, because of the heat and the cold and all that stuff.
When offered a deal on these old buildings, Johnny knew just what to do.
What you've got here is a real ice house.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, yes, it is. I have been having ice in the freezer.
The only one of its kind, he says, dedicated to one horse in particular.
Magazines, all her paintings, her as a little bitty colt all the way through her life.
Blazier wanted to get this done before the new year hit and the first anniversary of her passing. You still miss her?
Yes.
He is by far the museum's most frequent visitor. The memories, enough to melt his heart with every single visit.
I look at all of her stuff and thank her very much for all the things that she did for me.
Near Coyle, Galen Culver, News 4. Is this a great state or what?
Since the Ice House opened this month, Johnny's played host to groups of homeschooled kids and some foster families. He insists it is open to the public, but you need to call first before you come out.